everyone, welcome back to the next part of my walkthrough guide. We are about to continue on to Mount Gulg in our next dungeon. So the quest is called Extinguishing the Last Light. Judging from the portentous look in his eyes, Chai News has something important to tell you. Right, so while the two of you were away, I received word that everything is in place, meaning we can proceed with awakening the Talos. Once we imbue the magic, it will stir itself and immediately carry out its designed function, namely taking Mount Gulg in its grasp. Claire, we may be certain that Vauthry will not look on in idleness as we beat a path to his front door. Once our plans are set in motion, there'll be no turning back. See to your preparations as meticulously as you may, and I will give the order to proceed as soon as you are ready. I did everything I could. It will work. It will... I hope it will. Everything will be fine, I assure you. No Talos my husband has poured himself into has ever failed, and that is not about to change now. Give the word and I will relay the order to awaken the Talos. Engage. Very well, let us begin.
Word from the Exarch. All is set on his side, and we may proceed when ready.
Well, we have sufficient stone for our needs.
Likewise, preparations for the imbuing have been made according to thine exacting instructions.
Then you need only say the word.
Let us begin. See that everyone is in position. We shall catch Vauthry, mountain and all.
Here it comes! Yes! You've not lost your touch, you clever old bugger! see what they're doing? If its hands are damaged, it won't be able to cling to the mountain. Oh, I knew this was a terrible idea.
Vauthry marshals the Eaters to his defense. This was only to be expected. We must try and draw as many of them down to the ground as possible. It may not be enough, but we have no other choice. Is that?
Such heartless thing our sapling is. Cold and cruel and heartless. Summon us in times of need, we expressly said. Yet what should we find but the final battle joined without so much as a whisper of our name? Yes, we may also have said that we Fae folk have no interest in the struggles of men. But if our adorable sapling had come crying to us for help, we would of course have flown to her aid. Of course we would. What are we to do with her? We are so very, very sad. You will play with us. Cheer us up again!
Thank you, Phil.
This I did not expect, but I will gladly accept the help. I will send word to Y'shtola and the others. Join them at the foot of Mount Gulg and be ready to make the ascent.
Did not expect that, but at the same time, you did kind of expect it. Oh, I'm glad to see Fayeul again. It's always good to see her. Right, so let's head up the mountain now. This has got to be the next dungeon, and I'm more than ready for it. Though I probably would be more ready if I didn't look so ridiculous in this little mount. I like this mount, make no mistake. But it does look so stupid when we're about to ride off into battle. Oh, but look at it. It's amazing. So this looks like an abandoned part of town. Gotta be getting close. Yeah, we're almost there. And is that all of them up ahead? I think so. Yep, they're all waiting for us. There you are, Claire. It's time. Shall we? Vauthry cannot hide from us now. It will not be long before the Sin Eaters mark our presence. We must expect fierce resistance. Everyone is here. Good. The Talos has taken hold of the mountain. As planned, we will use its body as a bridge to reach Vauthry's sanctuary. The Sin Eaters will make us work for every yalm, of course. But we will carve a path through their ranks and meet with their master regardless. For the first! Mount Glug now accessible! Yay, I'm all for it. I can't wait to see this. I remember the Dungeon Run trailer and I think I know how it's gonna look, but I can't wait to see it up close. 'Tis a trivial concern, but I cannot help feeling self-conscious knowing that some of the Knights Blessed are watching. In the guise of Master Matoya, I took great pains to cultivate an image of restraint. Yet I don't suppose they will be able to make out all that much from such a great distance, meaning I may wreak havoc to my heart's content. I do believe I'm going to enjoy this. Okay, she's scary sometimes. That which now graspeth the mountain is no mere man of stone. 'Tis the hopes of all who have dwelled in this world, both in the past and in the present. 'Tis the prayers of all who yearn for peace, be they near or be they far. When our hunt for the Light Warden began, I couldn't imagine ever being done with the task. Yet here we are, ready to lay the last one low. We'll get you there, Claire, mark my words. Until Thancred freed me, I knew nothing of Norvant. But in the course of our journey, I've come to love this land and those who call it home, and I will give my all to protect them. How many eaters await us up there, do you suppose? 100? 1,000? Not that it matters, of course. Whatever the odds, we will overcome them. Menphilia wanted this world saved, and save it we shall. Above us lies Vauthry's new paradise. A paradise swarming with sin eaters in which his own people have no place. It ends here, and it ends now. Alright, so this party looks good. And so it begins. The last push. Oh man, the Talos is so cool looking!
So it is you. You will not defile my new paradise.
We're coming for you, Vauthry. Yeah, we are, but I have a feeling it's gonna take us a while to get up there. That's okay. I'm patient if nothing else. So it looks like we're on the Talos' arm. Yeah, I can still see some of the floating rocks. Oh, but the way it just stirred to life like that was so awesome. I think that's one of my new favorite scenes here. Just seeing that giant hunking mountain of stone move and reach up to grab the mountain that was floating above it. Well, if they wanted to make a statement, they certainly knew how to do that, didn't they? And I almost forgot about food. Okay. I'm good to go. Oh, cool! I think it's helping us out. It just flattened them. Oh, that is hilarious. It just flattened like a good 4, 5, 6 centimeters at once. I mean, I guess to it, we must seem like annoying flies just buzzing around and he got itchy or something and just smacked them. I could see that right now. Like, the Talos is just doing his job. He's holding on to the mountain and he's like, ugh, something is itching my arm. Why is that? And he looks down at his arm and he sees like all these tiny specks, like akin to fleas, just jumping around on his body. He was like, oh man, knock it off, it itches! And then he just smacks his arm and kills a bunch of sin eater fleas all at once. I mean, I find that a lot more hilarious than the idea that he was trying to help us out. I mean, if he was, I appreciate it. Once more, these things are just so stubborn to kill. We kill the big one first, and then we'll deal with these flying ones. And you know what? I am sick of these Valkyrie type of sin eaters. Maybe that's just because, I don't know, maybe I was traumatized from the trailer from this. And we see that giant Valkyrie-like sin eater, like, kicking our asses, and that just sort of scarred my character here. That or what they did to Tesleen, so I still really like Tesleen. I'm sorry that we couldn't save her. I guess I was kind of hoping that we could find a way to reverse the whole Sin Eater effect, but I guess that's asking a little too much. Oh, cool! He just reaches up and he grabs a bunch of them at once. That affords us some room to breathe. Aye, let's make the most of it. I guess that time it was the equivalent to flies the Talos was swapping. He's like, oh, would you stop that? And then he reaches up and he grabs hold of them and squishes them all at once. That would be a horrible way to go. But hey, it's good for us. Another patch down. Oh, it's you again. You know, that particular Sin Eater just shows up with like a crowd of them and then just leaves after a couple minutes after she tries firing. And it's like, oh well, didn't work. I'll try again next time. Oh, but it's her friends that are a pain here. We should be reaching the first boss soon. I can't help but wonder what's going to be waiting for us this time. So from what I see here, we are going to be facing nothing but Sin Eaters. Which is not a surprise, so it's just Sin Eaters from beginning to end. Kind of like the first dungeon. Thank you, big guy. Okay, that time I'm sure he was just helping us. Oh, look at here. This is cool. You can see all of Kalusha below us, and we are up against that lion, like Vauthry's pet lion. This must be Vauthry's hound. I guess it's a good way to put it. What are those things falling from the side of the mountain? We'll worry about that later. Let's deal with this guy first. I mean, I had a feeling we'd be facing that line before the end of it, so yeah, I guess it's a good time. And what am I supposed to do? Standing in the middle? Yeah, I don't think that was what I was supposed to do. That is the problem with doing dungeon runs the first time. You have no idea what the mechanics are. Okay, okay. I see. Just gotta judge where the attacks are gonna hit and not. Well, there's an easy way to find out. Just follow the others.
Away with
Oh, cool! We got a new piece of armor. Where is it? No, we'll let it go with that. That's... Vauthry would need more than that to stop us. Okay, so we got more here to deal with. like I saw some white marble up ahead. And again, what is falling from the mountain? I mean, they sin eaters just kind of dive bombing? I don't think so. Can't really tell from here though. I honestly can't tell what it is. Just stones, I'm guessing?
Insects! I will not suffer it!
I like how it says voice from above, like we don't know who it is who's screaming at us. You know what? I didn't think it possible, but those demon walls look even creepier when they're like pure white. Ooh, another treasure chest. Ring of casting, we'll use that for later. Here we go. A palace? Did Vauthry build this? Yeah, it looks like it. It's kind of like his powers are slowly taking shape, and only when he feels like they're done do they take on, like, a real solid structure. Kind of like how we saw with that pillar. Kind of like how an artist would just pile blocks of clay on top of each other until they form a giant mass, and then he kind of carves into it. At least that's kind of the impression I got. I will say this though, it's not as tacky as Yulmore. With all that purple and gold everywhere, it was very tacky. Here, it looks a little bit too clean, but it is impressive. I'll give that to him. Yep, see? That pillar just took on a cool form. Okay, so the next boss should be coming up pretty soon. At least if I'm judging by the time. It's usually around this time that we reach the second boss when we do these trust runs. Kind of see around it. I see all those stairs, some statues. Who knew Vauthry had such an artistic eye? Granted, his artistic eye is somewhat twisted, but hey. Art is not supposed to be understood. It's supposed to be enjoyed. Wonder how big he was planning on making it. Is that like a giant block? Oh my god, it looks like a giant Rubik's Cube. Have care, it harbors a prodigious amount of ether. Well, Alize wasted no time. Okay, what's it doing? That's strange. Why is everyone moving? Okay. Oh, wait, I think I'm starting to get it. Do we not have to... Is it simply a matter of not standing where any of the faces are showing? Okay, I see it, because the floor we're on, it's got 9 squares, so it's like a mirror reflection. So we just have to stand in a place where the faces aren't. Okay, sure, I can do that. Okay, classic meteors falling down. Though it's not the scariest monster I've ever fought, I don't know, I find it very disturbing having those faces there. So I wonder, is Vauthry going to be the last boss that we face? I mean, it sounds a little bit too easy. But it's probably going to be Vauthry anyway. Phew, that was tougher than it looked. As the old adage goes,
I am righteousness, and righteousness will prevail.
yeah, well, you're half right.
Can't you do anything by yourself?
Yeah, so I recognize these girls. They're kind of part of Vauthry's Harlem. This light, Vauthry channels it into his minions. We saw them when we first came to his chambers back in Yulmore. Oh wow, that was a while ago. But look below us. We have an entire garden here. Who knew he was into such gardens? Not entirely sure I know what that one in the background is about. almost feel bad for them. That's nice. A belt. And I see less blocks, so it looks like we are nearing the center of his little paradise. I mean, you could tell that just by the decor alone. All the fine details. I would not have pictured Vauthry as someone with a stickler for details, but hey, learn something new every day. It is pretty. Really pretty. Wonder what they're gonna do with this place once we take down Vauthry. Yeah, okay, so this should be the last batch. Only one left to go.
If you will not be discouraged.
Oh boy, did not see that coming. But that's okay. I guess our little adventures in Doma have certainly prepared us for this. If you don't understand that comment, then it's because this is actually kind of based off a boss from the Swallow's Compass, and even part of Siryu's battle. So I do like that they are kind of recycling old bosses that we don't think we'll ever see again. Okay, so it looks like we will be facing on kind of his right-hand woman, I suppose you want to call it. Vauthry deigns to send us his favorites. I'm not sure if that's a good thing, being considered Vauthry's favorites.
Stop that, damn you! I don't care what it takes!
Okay, what do we do there? Ooh, I got hit hard. Well, that's pretty, but it's dangerous too, I'm guessing. Oh no, she multiplied. Here? Okay, that was lucky. So since this one is glowing, I'm guessing it was the original? Okay, so let's try standing between those. Alright, stand in between of those beaks. That's easy enough. What else does she have up her sleeve?
You underestimate me.
And what's happening? Oh, what are those? Oh no, just follow the others. Okay. That was my fault. Didn't move out of the way in time, but I get that one now. So when you see those balls, just go to the one that's furthest out and just wait until all the others' blasts go off, and then you can run back out to them. Alright, so the light on the floor is back. Like stained glass light. So we got the double gangers again. Stand in a safe place. Alright, yeah, we're catching on to your tricks. We're almost there. Come on, we can last a little longer. Alright. So avoid these. Wait for the others to go by. Run for it. Ooh, nice one, Alize. We're so close now. It would suck if we died now. Yes! Oh, really, Claire? Why are you always so sad now? Okay, so we got the gunbreaker item. An eater that only makes the others fiercer. Lovely. Not in the talkative mood. I feel it above. A powerful light. No eaters remain to stand in our way. All has gone to plan thus far, to the extent there is a plan. It's the moment of truth. Vauthry awaits. So dramatic. Oh, we can't climb the stairs? That sucks. Alright, let's go on.
The end is near, my friends. We have found Vauthry's hiding place.
Unrepentant villains! Will you not be satisfied until you have brought disaster down upon your heads? By your wickedness, you stand to gain naught but ceaseless conflict. Had you only entrusted fate to me, there would have been peace for all. You could have lived bliss in my eternal paradise, free from the burdens of conscience and purpose.
Peace assumes many forms, and I do not doubt that you considered yours well worth the cost. I was even prepared to believe that the end might justify the means. Ignorant as I was, I had hoped that you might mend your ways and join hands with us. That we might strive together for the happiness of all. But no more. Your actions cannot be reconciled with your words. Peace for all, you say? Yet when you were threatened, your first act was to sacrifice your own people in order to save yourself. If your paradise can be rebuilt so long as you alone survive, it exists not for the people. It exists solely for your twisted pleasure.
Hear me, Vauthry. The people won't submit to your will, for we each have our own. I made a promise to a noble soul, a woman who saw fit to entrust me with her legacy, and I mean to keep it. Everyone who stands with us has something precious, something that they cherish and would die to protect. They know their own hearts. They know what they want for this world. And by lending their strength to our cause, they have spoken. No matter how hard you may try to bend the world to your will, we will never yield!
Silence! Not another word! You presume to lecture me. Insolent worms. You will learn your place. With my true powers awakened, your demise will serve as a reminder to all that I am the zenith of mankind and Sin-Eater both, chosen to rule over creation by right of transcendence. My very existence is virtuous. I am perfect, immaculate.
He seems disinclined to grant us an audience.
Find Vauthry. We will hold the Eaters here. Come! Let's finish this!
Oh, wow. I hope the others are going to be okay. The Crown of the Immaculate now accessible. Right, so this is going to be our second trial, which can only mean one thing. That Vauthry is innocent. That's a disturbing thought, but it's gorgeous here. Alright, so I think that's going to be a good place to leave off because it's going to probably take us a while to get into that trial, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.